It is very important to know the biology and the habits of the tiger mosquito in order to prevent its spread, but is not enough to stop its progress. Above all, the fight against the tiger mosquito cannot be exclusively led by public administration, as it has been demonstrated that active outbreaks on public areas represent only 20 to 30% of the whole municipal territory. Field studies showed that a high percentage of tiger mosquitoes develop in private house gardens, on the balconies and terraces, in garden centres, and anywhere stagnant water is found. Some procedures are fundamental to fight this insect, starting from the need for elimination of all those pools of stagnant water where the mosquito can lay its eggs. It is therefore necessary to drain watering cans and turn them over after use, empty all water-filled containers, avoid using flower pot dishes or at least drain them every 2 days, cover tanks and all other containers for water collection with mosquito nets or tight canvases, avoid leaving heaps of stuff outside, like used tires or stacks of wood covered with canvases, and prevent the creation of stagnant water. Avoid leaving children's toys like pools and buckets outside and full of water. Keep gutters clean and cleared up, and keep manholes and drains clear. Put goldfish in pools and in ornamental fountains. They are predators of mosquito larvae. Though it is important to remember that goldfish should not be introduced in natural areas like rivers and little lakes.
Besides eliminating stagnant water, it's also necessary to plan periodic treatments with special products that prevent the larvae development. These products are commonly available at a low price and have to be used from spring to autumn to disinfest manholes, drains, fountains, and in general, every container with any persisting stagnant water.
Within the project, experiments are conducted to understand if we can stop the development of the tiger mosquito through the sterile male technique. Great amounts of tiger mosquitoes are kept, among which or from which males are selected and sterilized through gamma-ray exposure. Sterile males, released in the environment, mate with females and interrupt their reproductive cycle. This is a very promising method, as it doesn't have any negative environmental repercussions, and it could contribute to the solution of the problem.
As with regard to scientific research, it's very important to keep sanitary risks under control. The mosquito populations are therefore monitored to observe the presence of viruses and other pathogens, like, for instance, the chikungunya virus detected in Emilia-Romagna in 2007. For the first time in Europe, an autochthonous outbreak of chikungunya developed during 2007. It's a disease caused by a virus spread by tiger mosquito bites. Chikungunya is an African term meaning a man which bends up. Incubation lasts between 3 and 12 days from an infected mosquito bite. The symptoms of this disease, which has a benign course, are high fever and strong joint pain. The temperature gets lower in a few days, while joint pain might persist for months. The first official epidemic of chikungunya was registered in Tanzania in 1952. Since then, several epidemics have been described both in Asia and Africa. The first European outbreak was described in Emilia-Romagna in August 2007, in the villages of Castiglione di Cervia and Castiglione di Ravenna. Fever was probably brought by a traveller who came back from Asia, where the virus is endemic. By mid-August, 47 cases had been reported and later confirmed by laboratory analysis. In the same period, the Regional Public Health Authority of Emilia-Romagna region worked out an active surveillance system involving all general practitioners and hospitals. The strong vector control measures against the tiger mosquito and their quick application helped in keeping the outbreak localized during the epidemic, chiefly in the areas of Cervia, Cesena, Ravenna and Rimini. As a whole, little more than 200 cases were registered. In November, the Italian Ministry of Health officially declared Emilia-Romagna a virus-free area. Control activities carried out by local institutions with the support of an emergency fund specifically allocated by the regional authority, the Emilia-Romagna region, focused their effects on the elimination of mosquito larvae and adult outbreaks. Insecticides were vaporized against the adult mosquitoes by moving vehicles along parks and urban areas. In order to catch adult insects with more precision, door-to-door control activities were implemented in private house gardens, with special vaporizing machines worn on the operator's shoulders. The fight against tiger mosquito larvae was intensified with the support of pump spraying larvicides in road drains, grates, black wall hitches, and used tire stores, and any other places considered ideal for egg deposition. In Italy, chikungunya has entered the number of infectious diseases monitored by the National Surveillance System. Also, at a European level, there's a major interest in controlling the trend of the disease and improving the knowledge of the virus cycle. This is due to the fact that a better knowledge of the risk factors and of the environmental conditions contributing to the diffusion of the tiger mosquito are essential conditions to prevent epidemics in the future. The most efficient measures to prevent the virus from coming back in spring and autumn, the only periods in which the tiger mosquito is active at our latitudes, are the prevention activities. Prevention and treatment activities carried out by institutions are not enough.
Buongiorno.
Active participation of citizens is required. They should take their responsibility in fighting the tiger mosquito. In recent years, many positive peer education experiences have been realized with citizens training other people and giving their active contribution to realize the prevention measures in the territory. On the website www.zanzaratigreonline.it, it's possible to read the Alert Bulletin, an instrument generated by the data collected during the monitoring phase.
Good morning. I am a Boy Scout and I would like to provide you with some suggestions to fight the tiger mosquito.
The Emilia-Romagna region implemented an experimental project for an integrated strategy for the fight against the tiger mosquito. The project derived from the awareness that local institutions cannot conduct this fight alone, and that a coordinated effort of citizens and institutions together is the only way to win the fight against the tiger mosquito. The tiger mosquito is not an exotic insect anymore. It's been living among us for more than 10 years. However, observing and getting to know it, we've identified by which means we can fight it. We just have to do it. And remember, only through the active involvement of all our citizens, we have a chance of reducing the problem significantly. Let's not give up then, but learn how to protect ourselves.